Hello, Mary. You asked me how to connect the pump to the solar controller and how to connect the sensor cable to the controller. So my advice is the first you should watch this video. This is my YouTube channel. I will send you the link of this video. This video is about how to install the Urban Secured solar water heater system. So after you watch this video, you can know how to set up the solar controllers. And for the instant hot water functions, I didn't introduce it in this video because this is the advanced functions. So I will introduce by this video. So this is the terminal of the solar controllers. After you watch the video, I think you will be familiar with the terminal. Here is the power terminal. This is power input. This is the live wire, zero wire, and this is for earth connection. This is for the power. And here is the electric backup, 1.5 kilowatts. And here is the earth connection for electric backup. And this is T1, temperature 1. And in the video, I will show how to connect the sensor from here. And then the sensor will insert into this is a heating element. The sensor connected the T1 will insert. There is a sensor where here. This sensor T1 is used to detect the water temperature. So for the urban secured water heater installation video, so I only introduced the power connection, heating element, and the T1 connection. So the video only left T2 connection and R1 connection. I didn't connect it. So T2 and R1, this is for the pump for the instant hot water. So you can connect here from R1, connect to this is the power output from the R1 to the pump. And the T2 is used to detect the hot water pipe temperature. So you can the sensor. I will give you additional sensor. The sensor you can detect the hot pipe temperature near the pump. So you should have a good insulation for the hot water pipe. So you just detect the temperature here. You can read the page 19. It will introduce how to use the instant hot water functions. Here is the pump can control by the flow switch with the three type sections. And the second mode is controlled by the temperature within the three time sections. I advise you to select the second models, temperature with the three time sections. So here is a simple drawing for the instant hot water. It's same as the drawing I send you here. So the four time sections, the pump controlled by the temperature with the three time sections. The first time section is at the 5 to 7 in the morning. And the second time is 11 to 13, and the third time is 17 to 22. So this is what we say three time sections. So the controller will detect the hot water, will detect the hot water, the water pipe temperature. Uh, during these three time sections. So if the default temperature is if the T2, T2 means the hot water return pipe temperature. If the T2 temperature lower than 40 centigrade, the R1 pump will begin work. Though the hot water will recirculate and until the T2 reach 45 centigrade, it will stop. And for the time, the three time section you can adjust according to your location. If you want to change like now it's 5 to 7, maybe you want to change to 7 to 8. It's up to you. And the pump the pump begin work temperature and stop work temperature you also can set up according to the following steps. So you can read from the page from here from the page 21 to 23. So you can study these two or three pages about how to set the instant hot water functions. So it is very easy for the instant hot water. So T2 connected to the hot water return pipe here near the pump. And R1 is connected to the pump. This is output the power for the pump. And then you will read the 19th page. You read from here to set. You select the pump controlled by the temperature within three time sections. The for this controller the default setting is this function is off, so you should adjust it to on, and then you select the pump controlled by the temperature with three time section. So if you have any question about the pump and controller sensor, you can contact me. Uh, Generally, all the solar system have one controller. So what we need to do is use the program of one controller and give pump and the sensor, connect one pump and the sensor to this controller, and just use one controller's program is enough. So you read this menu, watch the video, then you study it by yourself first. If any question, you can contact me.